Hi everyone. In this class, we are going to discuss about different member functions. There are two types of member functions. First is the inside of the class, and second is the outside the class. Inside class definition and outside class definition. There are two types of member functions are there. So first one, see inside class definition. What do you mean by inside class definition? To define member function inside a class, the function declaration within the class is replaced by actual function definition inside the class. A function defined in a class is treated as an inline function. Only small functions are defined inside the class definitions. So see here. To take, if you want to write any program, in the program contains the input statements, output statements, and calculation part. Input statements, output statements, and calculation part. It requires. Okay. When you are going to write the code for inputting the values or outputting the values within a class, when you are going to write the code for inputting or outputting within a class, it is called as an inside class definition. Means within a class you are writing the code for that. That is called as inside class definition. For example, see class is rectangle, opening place means class is open, int length and width. So these are two variables, length is one variable, width is the second variable. The two types of variables, then public member function. Then see here void get data. Void get is a member function. This is a member function. Then in that only you are writing scene, length and width. We are inputting the values length and width within that get function only. So this is called inside the function. And second, put data. Put data means displaying the value. See out length, width. Here only you are going to display the length and width both. Means within a class we are writing the code for inputting the value and displaying the value within the class, not outside the class. When you are going to write within the class, inside the class, it is called as the inside class definition. It is called inside class definition. And when you can use the inside class definition, when your program code is smaller, in that case you can use the inside class definition. If your program code is lengthier, if your program code is complex, in that case we can't use the inside class definition. When your program code is smaller, program code is not completed, it is a simple one, in that case you can use the inside class definition. Okay, see once again I will repeat you. Class rectangle, opening brace, int length width, public void get data, opening brace, scene length width, means we are inputting the values length and width both here only. We are both will inputting within the class only. Okay, then void put data, then see out length and width. So I are also outputting the values here only. Inputting as well as we are outputting the values within the class only. So this is called as a inside class definition. Means within the class we can input the values. Within the class we can input the values. This is called as a inside class definition. Okay. Then second one, see outside class definition. Outside class definition means what? In a class we can just define a member functions. Whatever the code is there, that code you can write outside the class. Means outside the class, not inside the class. Then see member function declared within the class must be defined separately. Means just you can define the member functions in a class. Outside the class, member function is identity label in the header. This label tells the compiler which class of the function belongs to. The scope resolution operator is used to define a member function. The scope resolution operator we are going to use when you are using the outside the class definition. We have to use the scope resolution operator. So this is called as a scope resolution operator. This is called as a scope resolution operator. So this one is called as a scope resolution operator. This one is called a scope resolution operator. Okay, we are going to use that one in outside the class. Okay, then next. See syntax for that one. Return type, class name, scope resolution operator, member function name, argument 1 2. You can take any number of arguments. Then opening place, your function body, closing place. Then your program is just closed. Okay. Then see here class operation. I have taken class as an operation. Class is a keyword. Operation is the class name. Then opening braces. Private int a and b. A and b are called the member data. Public void sum, void product. These two are called the member functions. Closing brace and semicolon means class is closed. In class, what we did, we just declare the member functions. We just define the member functions. In class, just we can define the member function, declaration part only. Just declare that one. Which are the member functions? Sum and product. For sum and product, we have to write code separately. That is outside the class. So see here, class is closed. Then after that, again we are going to take void operation, scope resolution operator, sum. So see here, void is a keyword, operation it is a class name, void is a keyword, operation is a class name, scope resolution operator. It is a keyword used to define the member function outside the class. The question may be asked you, what is the purpose of scope resolution operator? Scope resolution operator is used to define the members outside the class. Okay, that tells that the particular sum function is belongs to operation class. This scope resolution operator define that sum function is belongs to operation class. So this function is the one of the member function of the operation class. That class of name is the operation. The sum function belongs from that class. So for defining purpose, we are using the scope resolution operator. Then see, open brace, return int y, then closing brace. Means we have written the code there for sum. Then void operation, product int y, closing brace. Means whatever the code required for the program, we have written outside the class. This is called as a outside class definition. And normally for any program we are going to use the outside the class only. Normally we are using, for all programs we are using outside class definition. When your program is small, in that case you can use the inside class definition. If your program is smaller one, in that case you can use the inside class definition. But whenever your program is a lengthier, complex one, in that case we have to use the outside class definition. See, in the above example, sum and product are the two member functions defined outside the class. The use of scope resolution operator implies that these member functions are defined outside the class. So these two member functions, sum and product, to define outside the class, we are using this scope resolution operator. Means using this scope resolution operator, we can define the functions outside the class. Then see one programming example. Just see one programming example how to use both inside the function as well as outside the functions. Within a program, you may use both inside the function as well as outside the function also. Both you can use, no problem. Okay, not like that you have to use inside or outside. Within a program, you can also use inside the class and as well as you can use the outside the class. See, first I will start your header files, iostream.h, class item. Class is a keyword, item is a class name. Class is a keyword, item is a class name. Then opening brace, private, int number, float, cost. Int number, float, cost. Int is a data type, number is a variable, float is a data type, cost is a variable. So now number and cost, there are two private data members. Number and class, there are two private data members. Then public, void get data, float int a, float b. So this get data, it is on member function. We did not define any code there, just to define the function name only. We just define the member function name only. We did not declare any code there. Second member function, void put data. For this void put data, we have written the code. What is code? Cout number is equal to number, cost is equal to cost. So we have written the code for put data function inside the class. We have written code there only. So it is called as the put data. This is called the inside class definition. For put data member function, we have written the code inside the class. For get data, we are going to write outside the class. See there, void item. Item is our class name. Scope resolution operator. Get data int a float b. Number is equal to a, cost is equal to b. Number is equal to a, cost is equal to b. We are assigning the values. Number is equal to a, cost is equal to b. So we return the code outside the class. For getting the data, we return the code outside the class. But for displaying, for put data, we return the code inside the class. We return the code inside the class definition. We return inside the class. For get data function, for getting the information, we have written the code outside the class definition. Then after that, main program, we have main item x. Item is a class name, x is a object name. So many times I will tell you, whenever you are going to use the objects, using the class name, you can create any number of objects. Using the class, you can create any number of objects. So then x dot get data, we can input the values for a and b. A is a 250, b is a 150. So what, see, that is the parameters. Int a, float b are the parameters we are declared. They are called as the parameters or arguments. You can call it arguments. We are declared arguments. So 250 is the a value, 150 is the b value. Okay, then x dot put data. Okay, second one, x dot get data, x dot put data. We are calling the member functions through the object. X is the object. Using this object, we are going to call the member functions, get data as well as put data. We are calling two member functions. One is the get data, second is the put data. And get ch close. So your program is closed here. So when you will execute the program, it will show you number is equal to 250, cost is equal to 10.5. So it will actually it is not 10.5, it is the 150. It is the by mistake. It will show you 150. Cost is equal to 150. It will show you cost is equal to 150. It is by mistake and it is showing 10.5. It is not like that. It is the 150. Okay. So this is about what one simple program that contains the outside the class as well as inside the class. So once again I will repeat it. Inside the class means we can write the code within the class. Inside the class means we can write the code within the, for get data and put data. We written the code within the class. Class is opened here, class is closed here. So within that we are using the both length and width, C in length and width, C out length and width. So this both are we are inputting the value and displaying the value within the class. So this is what inside the class. Then second, outside the class. Now outside the class we can write the code outside the function, outside the class. So see here, void operation, scope resolution operator sum, void operation, scope resolution operator product. These two functions are using outside the class. These two are using outside the class. So this is what inside the class definition, outside the class. I will also explain one program also. I have also explained one C+ program that contains the inside the class and as well as outside the class. Okay. So remaining I will continue next class. Thank you.